Greetings. Since you are all my new allies, I thought I'd get to know everyone a bit.
Welcome, Mr. Traveler. If it's okay if I call you that. I'm Jasmine.
Well, nice to meet you, Jasmine.
You seem so interesting. Tell me more about yourself. Where do you come from?
I'm not really one to talk about myself, but I would love to know more about you.
See, this is what I mean.
Shush.
Well, I'm from Nasalada.
Now that is interesting. Nasalada is one of the only planets of this dimension I've yet to see for myself. From what I've heard, it has a rich history. Please tell me more.
I'm glad you're interested. My father is the chief of our clan, or will used to be. In our tribe, whoever beats the chief in fair combat gets to become the chief, and Zane defeated my father, which is the entire reason the clan is here right now. Zane didn't want to be the chief, but my father's so stuck in our ways, he wants to honor the tribal code. Yet he doesn't trust any outsider and tries to keep our tribe members as far away from everybody else here as he can.
I've never believed in such strict rules and code. In my opinion, everyone should be able to follow what they want for themselves.
It's the same with me, but I've always lived under such strict rules. I've never resisted, but now that I'm here, I finally feel free and safe. I love Zane's style of leadership so much more. Anyone can leave if they want to, and they're not forced to follow any ideals.
I respect you for seeing past your father's ways. So many children just blindly follow their parents, like sheeps, like slaves.
So my father wants to treat me and everyone else in the clan. If you don't mind, could you maybe try and talk to him about it? Make him see things your way?
Of course I can. I'll do anything to help people see the value of freedom and free speech.
Thank you.
Stop trying to act like you need all this freedom and just listen to your dad. You're still just a kid. You're not a real fighter like everyone else here is.
Have you noticed the cannibals of our alliance? The tough, rugged men? The ones who don't use your technology? The ones who use spears and axes to get up close to the kill and feel the life drain from your enemy?
I've noticed them, yes.
They are my brothers, my father, my tribe. And I was trained to be just as much of a fighter as any one of them.
Jasmine may not look that tough, but she's just as much of a fighter as anyone else here.
Jasmine, if you don't mind me asking, what was it like growing up in a tribal life? I was always in a big city surrounded by scientists. I envy a life like that.
It was nice and quiet. We would spend the days hunting, gathering, and training, and at night, after all our duties were complete, we would sit around a campfire like this and tell stories of our adventures, or ones passed down through generations. I used to lay on the grass and look up at the stars wondering what was out there. And now I know. A whole bunch of degenerates and pieces of shit.
Amen, sister.
Say, Ella, what did you mean about growing up around scientists?
Well, I'm from Sector 2.
Look, that's the business sector, swarming with physical mod security.
It's not just that. It's filled with selfish, evil rich people, and I was unfortunate enough to be born into it.
I feel for you. You can't help what you're born into.
It was worse for me than everyone else, because I was born with these abilities. I don't know. My father hated me for it. He spent so much time paying for scientists to try and fix me, but nothing worked. He told me he was doing it for my own good, but he just hated how I was different. He treated me like a monster, like a thing.
I feel for that too. The only difference with me is the authority in my life created my powers and tried to use them for their advantage. Oliver and I were Discord mod experiments, trained from birth to be killers. We were surrounded by scientists our whole lives, trying to study our powers and teach us to control them.
It's interesting how two people with such different yet similar stories are brought together by this place.
This place has been so much better to me than my own home, for the most part, that is. Everyone accepts me here, and doesn't hate me for being different.
That's exactly what we stand for here. We don't care about race or gender or species or abilities, anything that makes someone different. In my book, I value people by their actions and their capability. Everyone deserves freedom and to be able to feel safe.
That's what I love about it here. People who stand up for true freedom are so rare these days. There are so few places with that type of mindset. But this place is full of people who have been brought together for one reason or another to stand up for it.
I always wonder why everyone else came here. Everyone here is so different, but looks like they have gone through so much in their lives.
Well, after 15 years of dealing with my racist, shitty, abusive father, I couldn't take it anymore and ran away. And just happened to hear about a group who fought for freedom and took down the little King Ryan empire.
You know, if you wanted, I could always help you get closure with them. Sometimes closure helps heal the scars of the past. Until it's resolved, it will always be burning in the back of your mind.
As much as I want to lay out every reason why he made my life horrible, I think it would be better to never have to talk to him again.
To each their own. Sometimes it's better not to go down the dark roads of the past, especially with father figures. You're not the only one here who ran away. But truly, I'm glad you found us, and you can help us fight for what is right.
The more people who find us, the stronger we are. And the more we can make a change in the world.
I agree. Everyone here can see through the lies of the Discord mods, and eventually we will be strong enough to defeat them.
We can take down corruption ourselves without becoming corrupt like so many others.
So, Dav, you've been pretty quiet so far. I've never asked before. Where are you from?
I'm from Kumon.
Oh god, another war-torn planet won by a corrupt authority. If it's not too much to ask, what did you have to go through there? To bring you here, that is.
It's not important. We all have our pasts. I was escaping mine.
Our pasts aren't so different, whether we like it or not. We're all outcasts. We all try to fight for what is right, or we sought through lies and corruption. So we are outcasted for it. That's why we're all here, together, with people who can see the truth, and who will fight with us. Despite how different we are, we're all the same within.
Everyone here is so different, which makes me wonder so much how everyone got here. What about you two? What brought you here?
Oliver described us perfectly. We saw through the lies of the government. We wanted to be somewhere with like-minded people, and this vigilante life is perfect for us.
To be honest, I was skeptical of this place at first when Stev dragged me here to become a freedom fighter. But I've really come to love the community.
Well, I'm glad we were the place for you.
Now let's address the elephant in the room, or, well, the bird in the room.
Joker, I'm genuinely curious. Where do you come from? Because I have never seen someone like you before.
I'm human just like you. This is just a mask, my friend.
So why do you wear it?
Concealing my identity is safer than showing my face to everyone who passes by.
And what makes your identity so valuable?
Like many of you, I too have abilities.
If they're valuable enough to make you hide your face, I'm very curious.
Well, I'm a healer.
Incredible. I've never heard of anyone with a healing power before.
My parents always believed in miracles and told me I was their greatest miracle of all. They wanted me to help people in life no matter what, to use my gift for good.
There's no real miracles in life. Do you know where your abilities came from?
I never thought too much about it, but I was given them for a reason.
I envy how content you are with yourself. I spent my whole life up to this point trying to figure out what made me the way I am, what gave me my abilities, but I found nothing.
I just wanted to help people, to be a good Samaritan. I joined the Discord mods a few years back to try and use my powers for good, but it turns out they were treating the people worse than most core world colonies. That's why I'm here. I want to actually help people, not pretend to.
Well, I'm glad everyone agrees that the Discord mods are terrible.
Is Mr. Bismarck going to be a problem?
Stingy is set in his ways, to an extent, but he has a strong moral compass and he'll do what's right. I trust he won't be a problem to our mission.
He already abandoned us in the Little King Ryan War, and now he's throwing a temper tantrum because he's in love with the Discord mods. It would be better with him just gone.
He's a good person, I've known him for a long time, and I'd trust you will remain a powerful ally. Things would go a lot smoother around here if he wasn't always there to disagree with what you want.
That is incorrect.
Excuse me?
It is always good to have leaders who disagree to a certain extent, so multiple viewpoints of a situation are explored instead of just one. One viewpoint is dangerous. That's how corruption festers.
Healthy debate is good, but arguments and conflict would only cause trouble for us when we're just trying to grow and operate smoothly. Heated arguments can turn people against each other.
I've lived that more than my fair share of times. My dad always turned everything into a heated argument, from the big things to the small random comments I made. I basically learned just not to talk to him because it always ended up in a fight.
I think a lot of us have lived through that all the same. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. That's why I promote freedom and free speech as our highest rule.
And that's what gives this place so much potential to grow. Looking around, I see so many different people from so many different backgrounds united by a common goal. This place has the power to change the world for the better, and I will do anything I can to help any one of you grow as people.
Thank you. I hope that with your help this place will grow into a true movement.
One capable of taking down the Discord mods.
You're up early.
Ella talking about Sector 2 got me thinking. There's a Discord mod archives based in Irritatia, deep in the business side of Sector 2. I've always wanted to get into it, but I couldn't take it down by myself, and the previous groups I were with were unwilling to go for an outright attack on a Discord mod base.
Are you suggesting we raid the base?
If you're up for it, that is. There will be valuable information about secrets the Discord mods have been keeping from us in their archives.
I want to, I really do, but I don't want other people to get killed or on the radar of the Discord mods just for some archives, trying to keep us discreet.
Who says we need anyone else? I noticed your Epicarian Magnum when we met up with Jonathan Pockets. With a weapon of that caliber, we could take down that base all by ourselves. It's only one platoon after all.
Are you sure about this? I really don't want the Discord mods to put us high up on their priority list.
With the two of us, every mod in that base will be dead before they can even alert reinforcements.
Alright, so what's the plan?
We go in posing as delivery men with fake Discord mod credentials which I got from an old hacker contact. Then from the inside, we shut down their security systems, disabling their alarms, panic buttons, communications, and security cameras. Then we take them all out and raid the archives before any other Discord mod even knows he set foot in that base.
I'm gonna take it as this isn't the first time you've done this.
We all love our pasts.
We've gotten close enough. I'm removing the undetectability cloak. Let's hope this works.
Unidentified ship. You've approached security proximity to our base. State your intentions.
We're delivering improved weapons, fresh from Dreameth on Sector 1. New standard issue for Discord mods.
There wasn't a delivery scheduled for today. Transmit your clearance code.
Transmitting now.
You're clear. We're opening the back port for you.
Thank you, sir.
Now for the easy part. Security system down.
That was fast.
We still haven't received the delivery of weapons. Should I contact them again, Commander Greenscape?
What delivery?
A ship carrying weapons arrived a few minutes ago. It wasn't on the schedule, but their clearance checked out.
Strange. What type of ship?
That's the odd part. It was a warp-speed stealth ship, ZX series.
You fool, that's no delivery ship. Call for reinforcements.
Communications are down, sir, as well as our entire security system.
Damn it. Prepare to fight. Find the intruders and take them down.
Yes, sir.
Come out. You're surrounded.
You'll never take me alive, you criminal scum. What do you terrorists want from me?
Commander Greenscape, we need you to access the archives at the base.
Over my dead body.
We don't want you dead. We want you alive, to suffer, to feel all the pain of the innocent people the Discord mods have executed.
You people are sick.
You can end this. Just give up the password.
There's not even a password, you dumbasses. It's fingerprint locked like the rest of the base. I mean...
There's so much here. This is probably from hundreds of years.
Get it and let's go.
It's all downloaded. But there's one last thing I need.
What's that about?
Chaos.
If we're being discreet, leaving a calling card is not the way to go.
Trust me, this isn't the first time they've seen it. If anything, it'll make them less likely to connect this attack to anything that has to do with you or your alliance.
If you say so.
Let's get out of here.
Where were you two?
Out on business.
We strategically took down a Discord mod base, recovering hundreds of years of valuable archives without getting caught or even alerting the Discord mods to our presence.
What the hell, Zane? You're risking everything by doing that? What if they end up finding us?
Trust me, we were discreet. The Traveler had a foolproof plan. They will never know anything about us.
You're risking everything to fight the Discord mods for a few archives? You're endangering everyone here.
Mr. Bismarck, by contributing to the downfall of the Discord mods, we are therefore fighting for freedom, which is exactly what this place stands for.
At the cost of what? Everyone's safety?
Stingy, what they did was good. You need to back off.
Oh my god. Has everyone around here lost their minds?
Thank you, Mr. Cat.
It's just Meerkat, Traveler, sir.
Well then, Meerkat, maybe you should join us for our next strike against the Discord mods. Assuming we continue to make strikes against them?
I think we should.
Then I'm down to fight with you.
Very well then, let's make this a regular occurrence.
What does this symbol mean?
It's an old symbol of chaos, or retribution against the Discord mods.
Can you connect it to anyone?
We have a few leads, but that symbol has been used for centuries by many different groups. It doesn't give us a clear answer of who did this.
Are you that incompetent? What do you mean you don't know who did this?
Our best soldiers are on it. Here, sir. It will take time.
Why am I paying you to protect my planet when you can't even protect your own bases? Perhaps I should rethink where my funding is going. Perhaps you need to be replaced.
I promise you, sir. We will get to the bottom of this.